Hi, it's Sam from JigSpace. I'm going to give you an overview of the new JigSpace account dashboard that gives you greater control over your content and your team. In the new dashboard, we have a role that's been created called a team admin. So when you're editing existing users or creating new ones, you can now choose between a read-only presenter, a creator who uploads content, makes jigs, or a team admin who can also create jigs and manage content, but has far greater administrative controls over the account and a higher level of access privilege. So we're going to have a look into that now. You'll notice the dashboard has been redesigned to have a much cleaner look and easier to navigate. In the team jigs area, if you're a team admin, you'll be able to choose between seeing all content, and that's all content owned by the entire team, whether it's private, shared with the team, but you can filter by that. So traditionally team jigs for standard users is this jigs here that are shared with the team, but as an administrator you get to see everything. You can also see jigs that haven't been shared, and you might go here to clean up files that are not in use, drafts that are taking up some of your account limits, for example, or to manage team members no longer using JigSpace. So this is a great way just to keep control of your account. Within Team Jigs, you can also filter by team member. So you can say, I don't want to see my jigs or Helly's jigs, I just want to see Dylan's and Irving's here, and they will be here. You'll notice the view of each of these has a little avatar to indicate those users, and you can see the team rights of those. So this jig here in the middle has a permission to be seen by the whole team, but these don't. So if your team was asking, why can't I see these two jigs, you can see why, and you could update the sharing on those if you wanted to the whole team can view. Just like that. Some new features that team admins also have access to is the transfer function. So if you click on this extra menu here, you'll see transfer jig. Now when this is activated, you're able to transfer ownership of a piece of content from one person to another. Say I want to move the owner of this jig to Irving here. And you'll see all three of these pieces of content are now owned by Irving. You can also transfer jigs to another tenant or another team. So if you're an agency working with clients, you might want to develop pre-production jigs in kind of like a staging or pre-signed off state in your agency account. And when your client has approved and signed off on them, you can transfer them into their branded public team that they might be using on their website or with their customers. So to do that, in this drop down, you'll see the other team that you have access to, and then you can choose who to pass it to. The only teams that will appear here are those where you as a team admin are a team admin in both teams. So to get set up as that, you'll need to get our customer success team to activate you for that. But this gives you more control over this, and you don't have to do custom requests through JigSpace anymore to do that. If I go and look at that team's account now, here, I can see the same jig is still there, but it's now owned by a different user. Finally, in the jig details page, you'll notice it's been, again, redesigned to be a lot cleaner, easier to edit metadata, upload thumbnails and things like that. You can add a category to jigs here now, which sorts the app into categories. So for example, if you want the JigSpace app to break down your jigs into sections, you can do that with this category here. And you can edit all your other standard things like your visibility, spatial features, team sharing, and template features. The same controls such as transferring jigs, duplicating, sharing, and even opening in a browser, also available from this new menu. So that's a quick walk around the new redesigned account dashboard and some of the great roles that are available to those of you who are set up as team admins. Every new team that's created starts with a team admin by default, and you can have as many team admins as you want in your account. To change someone to a team admin, you need to be a team admin yourself. And if you're a lower privileged user in, say, a presenter or creator, you can't turn yourself into a team admin because that would give you control over others' content. So if you have any trouble with that, you can get in touch with our support team, but every team who has a team manager or is created new will have a team admin by default who can then create others. So to do that, to turn an existing user into a team admin, you just click on the edit button here in team seats, and you can see the team roles here are available for me now to edit. You can also update names which appear in all the sharing panels, which make it much easier to identify each other for sharing and collaboration. And you can select one of these internal company roles as well. These don't change the functionality of JigSpace, but it does help collaborate in the collaboration space to understand different people's roles, particularly if you are a remote team or a team that works across different offices. You then save that. Lastly, if you want to add a lot of users in bulk, you can just paste them all in here in a comma separated list, up to 50 at a time, selecting a company role such as sales or students are our most common bulk created user types. The account permissions that you want them to have access to, for example, so let's say a sales team with presenter access, put in their list of emails, for example, like this, and then hit send invitation, and we'll invite them on your behalf with a link for them to finish the process of setting up their accounts. That's it for now. Thank you for watching this update. We'd love to get your feedback and hope you enjoy these new capabilities. Bye now.